what's up? Matty Mullins from the band Memphis May Fire, and you are watching Gin and Juice TV.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear
hey,
me all right?
yeah, good. How are you?
Very good.
So good to see you again.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, you guys were just here like not long ago. And now
Yeah.
you're coming back again with Blessthefall.
Yeah. We realized it had been so long since we had been there that we needed to make up for it however we
Yeah,
could. And so we wanted to come back twice as quickly as possible. I didn't know it was going to be this quick necessarily, but it works out
yeah.
and it's awesome. And I don't know how long it'll be before we come back again. So it feels good to hit it twice pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, I love that. Obviously, you've got a strong following down here. Everyone loves you guys. Blessthefall, they haven't been here since 9 years ago, I believe. So that's gonna be a big one as well.
Yeah, I think it's a cool package. I think the whole
Yeah.
night start to finish is going to be a good one.
All right. Is there anything that you guys do differently on or off stage?
This time around, you mean like what we might do while we're
Yeah,
there? The show will be different for sure. Like we're gonna bring a different set list, some different productions, stuff like that, which is all exciting stuff. Definitely going to up it from our previous visit.
yeah.
Um, and as far, I mean, like, we did a really cool thing where we had some awesome Australian wildlife actually brought to the venue. There's a
Oh,
company that does
wow.
that. So they brought like koalas and like some crazy reptiles and stuff like that that we got to hang out with. So we might do that again. I'm not sure yet. It's all just starting to get planned right now what it's going to look like. So
Oh, how exciting. That's so
yeah,
cool. How do your Australian crowds differ from the American crowd?
I would say there's definitely that spirit of knowing that we're not there as often as we are here, obviously,
Yeah,
and so the excitement level, maybe the anticipation. It's different than it is in the States, and that's just to be expected. And so it makes for, I think, an even more special experience for the
yeah.
show. And we noticed that on our last time over there. It was awesome. So we're excited to do it again.
Okay, amazing. Well, since our last chat, you guys released The Other Side.
Yeah, so the other side is a single from our last record that came out as a single and one of my favorites to play live. We're actually playing that song live on this tour that we're on right now.
Okay, well, what's the biggest evolution or shift that fans can expect with the new era of Memphis May Fire?
This record is Shapeshifter is actually the same one that we were playing on while we were over there this last time. So musically, the evolution I would say is no different at all. Um, but it's
Keeping it
still us, and
nostalgic.
yeah, it's cool to definitely be coming over with a different set list, regardless of the album cycle that we're on. We'll be coming over with a completely different set list compared to what we played last time,
Yeah,
and
for
trying to
sure.
give anybody that comes out to the show a totally different show than what they saw the previous time. So,
Yeah, nah, that's cool. But I wanted to do kind of like a little game, but this one is who in the band is most likely to.
okay, let's do it. Yeah.
So, who in the band is more likely to lose their passport right before an international flight?
Um, Kellen.
Kellen?
Yeah. Yeah, he actually showed up to a trip recently and had left his phone
Oh
at
my
home.
God. Lucky it wasn't the
So
passport.
yeah, so his wife luckily was also on the trip, and so we were using her phone to communicate with him. It's funny, but
Oh my God, yeah.
it's the only person I've ever met that's left a phone at home before a trip.
Oh my God, it must have been blowing up like crazy when he got back.
Yeah, definitely.
Who in the band is most likely to steal the hotel shampoo and supplies?
Corey. Yeah, absolutely. He's a resourceful man,
That's funny.
and he's got a backpack that we joke around about all the time that he carries with him everywhere. And I mean, there's really nothing that you can ask him for that he doesn't have easily accessible. I
Yeah.
mean,
Like Mary
from
Poppins.
Yeah, he used to be like, "Hey man, you got any super glue?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll grab it out right now." He's just got it all with him at all times, so that's an easy one, Corey for
That's
sure.
funny. Okay, so who in the band is most likely to be the last one standing at the after party?
Me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
Or
Party.
no, I'm sorry, I take that back. I would be the opposite. I would be the one that I would be the first to leave.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I misheard the question.
Oh,
Jake would be the last one standing at the after party. Jake loves all things celebration.
yeah.
So he would definitely be there. I've been sober for a year and a half now.
Okay.
And so
Wow, that's amazing.
I might not
Congratulations.
even go to the after party. I would probably be
Yeah.
the one, I would be the first one to leave or the one that didn't show up.
Yeah, okay. But you can still be like drinking water or something, or like juice
Yeah.
or soda.
Definitely. Yeah, I know we found our all the alternatives and stuff, but yeah, it's Jake is our party animal, no doubt about it.
Okay, good to know. Who in the band is most likely to become a producer or soundtrack composer later on in life?
Kellen already is.
Yeah.
That's actually what he does when we're home from tour. He makes records for other bands, and
Oh,
he
good to
actually
know.
has, yeah, he's produced, he has engineered, produced, mixed, and mastered the last two Memphis May Fire albums as
Oh,
well.
I think, yeah, you're right. We had this conversation. I remember you telling me that. That's so amazing.
Yeah, so that's an easy
Yeah.
one. Kellen already is and will continue to be for sure.
Who in the band is most likely to get banned from Uber for life?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Um, maybe me.
Yeah.
I possibly, yeah. I would say like whenever we're in Ubers, I like to have conversations with the guys that are like private conversations that
Yeah.
should not be had in front of Uber drivers just to make them
Oh,
uncomfortable.
okay. You're funny. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess maybe in that regard, but I don't know.
Make
I
them
would say
awkward.
probably none of us that I don't think that would happen to any of us.
All right. And who in the band is most likely to try all the weirdest foods in every country?
Corey, yeah, that's actually a
Again?
thing that we enjoy doing is finding the strangest things on any menu wherever we are and ordering it for Corey because he will eat it.
Have you guys had kangaroo, emu, and all that?
Kangaroo, yes. I know a few of the guys have
Mm.
while we were over there. I don't think anybody's had emu though. Is it gross or is it
I mean,
good?
I don't eat meat, but I'm saying like I remember I linked with this other big influencer and he was telling me that he had like he went to a restaurant that had like a platter of all different meats and I've had two people tell me in regards to kangaroo that it just didn't feel right. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's weird, but that's interesting that they said that. Like, it's actually really crazy that they said they just didn't feel like they should be eating it type thing. You know, it might
Yeah.
be something that,
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
don't
would
know.
say any meat that is not real common is more of a experience than it is something that you would be like, oh, it's the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I feel it.
like here in America, people eat gator or like snake or whatever, and it's like I don't think anybody would actually choose that over like a proper filet
Yeah, like
mignon
a
or something
chicken or
like that.
something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, for
exactly.
sure.
Yeah,
All right. Well, if you guys had to describe Australia using only metalcore terminology, what would the phrase be?
I would just say the breakdown,
Ooh,
because Nathan and Johnny, my buddies from Australia that have this YouTube channel called The Breakdown.
okay.
I think of them when I think of Australia,
I love
because
that.
and they're such good representatives of Australia,
Yeah.
just like really positive dudes. They love music and they love talking about music, and so I watch a lot of their stuff, and
Yeah.
so it's just naturally because they the name they go by is the Breakdown, and they're Australian. I'm gonna say the Breakdown.
Okay, now that's actually a dope one. That's cool.
Yeah,
And if you were to describe Australian crowds again, would they be the Wall of Death or the Circle King Pits?
Circle Pit or a Wall of
Circle Pit
Death.
Kings or the Wall of Death?
Um, Wall of Death, I think, has
Yeah.
probably been more common at our Australian
So,
shows than Circle Pits. But we're also not a band that calls for Circle Pits as often as others. So I might
yeah.
just be skewed there. But yeah,
Okay.
let's go Wall of
Cool.
Death.
Wall of Death.
Especially because the word death, I feel like fits Australia so well because of all the deadly stuff you guys have. So
Yeah, that's
let's call
funny.
it Wall of Death. Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's a good one. If you can pack three things on this Australian tour that you're about to come on that's not any musical instrument related, what three things would you need to have?
If I could pack anything that I wouldn't usually bring, or just
Yeah.
like what are the essentials?
Yeah, what three essentials do you need to have on this tour, not music related?
Um, Sleep medication for the flight.
Yeah, that 22-hour flight.
Yes. And then you get there and then, like we fly into somewhere where we're not even playing and then have to fly all the way across Australia to get to Sydney or whatever. But yeah, definitely like some sort of sleep aid for the flight. And my credit card that doesn't have international restrictions because once you're in Australia and you're on a completely different time zone and you're trying to call your bank,
Yeah.
it's never during business hours. And you're like, yes, I did just spend,
Oh my God.
I did just spend like $30 on something at the airport in
Yeah.
Brisbane or whatever. So that credit card is vital.
Yeah.
And non-music related. Um, mm, Gosh. Compression socks for the flight as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
You got to
cool.
watch
Good
your
one.
circulation on those long flights.
Yeah, man, this sober life has really changed you.
Yeah, seriously.
That's crazy. I love it.
Yeah,
So good
yeah.
to hear. All right, well, if Memphis May Fire could create a soundtrack to any film, what genre would the film be?
Probably action adventure.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Um, we have so many people that use our music for fitness.
Yeah,
Just like, like upbeat, action. Yeah, we actually have a really old song called Action Adventure too. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I would say that fits pretty well.
Okay, no, I think that would too, because it is pretty upbeat, and all that. But yeah, like obviously a lot of metal bands would go for like horror or gore
Yeah,
or something.
I don't think we
But
fit with horror. Yeah, I would say anything like high energy,
yeah,
action and adventure, that makes the most sense for us.
yeah, okay, dope.
Although
What?
we were on the Saw 6 soundtrack somehow.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
That's heaps cool.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if it's cool to be on the sixth one,
No,
but
but still, like even
but we are
any of
on it,
them.
yeah.
All right, what's your favorite metal or hardcore subgenre?
I would say that probably changes pretty frequently. Um, just whatever is newest and fresh and exciting, something that inspires me,
Yeah,
where something that people are doing that, or peers in bands that are doing that is outside of the box of what I would expect.
yeah.
Um, so I don't know, and I don't even know if I'm really familiar with the subgenre names because I think all of that is
There's
really
too
dumb.
many, probably like.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would say currently like anything metal core that is incorporating um you know heavy string sections would be something that is inspiring to me and something that I want to see even more of on the next Memphis record. So
Yeah.
orchestral metalcore, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's I love when bands incorporate all that. That's like
Yeah.
such a Danny Elfman vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, if someone is seeing Memphis May Fire for the first time, what would be the experience that you were hoping that they walk away with?
Man, these days, I more than anything, I want people to leave our shows feeling like they had just spent the last few hours in a place where they belong.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
like that.
I want people to walk away having met a new friend,
Yeah,
having been around people that, regardless of political crap or like religious beliefs, like any of that, put all of it aside and feel like you are welcome, that you belong, that you fit in, that you're cared for, that you are
yeah,
seen, that you're appreciated. If people can walk away from a Memphis show feeling those things, that is the coolest thing I think that we can usher as
yeah,
a band, for the rest of our career.
yeah. No, that's actually super dope. All right. Well, we'll play another quick game, and I know you have to go. But this one's called This or That. I think we played it last time. Did we?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
All right. So breakdowns or melodic hooks?
Melodic hooks for me, that's always my favorite part of any song.
Yeah,
Breakdowns obviously play a huge role in the parts where they're needed and used, and it's exciting and it brings a whole aspect to the live show that is like so vital. But for me personally, melodic all day.
yeah. I love that. Warp tour, nostalgia, or modern day festivals?
There's so many pros and cons to both. I mean, I think that some of the level of professionalism with modern day festivals, some of the things that have been thought about, stage sizes, production capabilities, um, festival grounds, like all of those things that are that make festivals even better these days. That's all awesome. And then there's part of the nostalgia of like old school Warp Tour stuff that is unbeatable and really can't be replicated. Like we'll never see that again. The new Warp Tours, the things that are different about it than previous Warp Tours makes you miss old Warp Tours,
Yeah,
but some of it is just so much undeniably better because of what you're able to do. Like on every Warp Tour we've played this year, we've brought pyro and it's like
oh
I
yeah,
can't I can't imagine bringing pyro to the original, Warp
yeah,
Tours back in the day, especially on one of the smaller stages or
for
something. So
sure.
pros and cons.
Yeah, no, I agree. Small, sweaty club shows or massive arena crowds.
That's the same thing where there's pros and cons to both. I do not, so I love the opportunity in a festival setting to play for a bunch of people that possibly haven't seen us before or are just discovering us. That's such a blessing. Like having been a band for a long time and being able to play in front of people that for whatever reason, one reason or another, have not discovered you yet. That's so awesome.
Yeah,
But I hate the feeling of being so far from the crowd, especially on some of the bigger festivals. And it's all just it's necessary, right?
yeah,
Logistically and for insurance, safety, like whatever.
yeah,
Um, but the actual feeling, like physically feeling so far from the people behind the barricade makes you almost feel like you're like on exhibit at a zoo, and
yeah,
like there's there's not the emotional connection is harder to achieve. So that aspect of club shows we absolutely love, and being able to pack out a venue with people that are singing every word with us is unbeatable. But there's things to be grateful for both environments.
yeah, no, I agree. Screams or clean vocals.
Clean vocals for me. I enjoy doing both. I'm thankful to have the opportunity to do both. I think if I was ever to choose one or the other, I would miss the other.
Yeah,
But I mean, as far as just like what I go back to and what I think of that I'm most proud of from songs that we've written, it's usually, you know, lumped in with the clean stuff.
okay, amazing. All right. Well, thank you so much. It's so good to see you guys again. I can't wait for this one. It's going to be so, so big. Could you do a quick shout out to Gin and Juice TV for me?
Yeah, absolutely. What's up? Matty Mullins from the band Memphis May Fire, and you are watching Gin and Juice TV.
Thank you. Bye. Have an
Yeah,
amazing day.
good to see you.
You too. Bye.